Well, somehow, chat, some way, after one of the craziest goddamn games we've ever had, we have to continue. The night's not done yet. In fact, the night is still quite young. 8-2 on the season. 2 games left. That win against Miami. That's the new Miami Miracle. I'll be riding off of that high for a while because that is just outrageous that happened. And we jump to number 4. Getting ready to play conference opponent, the 2-8 TCU, good old Texas Christian. Ohio State and Navy ahead of us. They are both playing ranked opponents. Number 15 and 16, which is BYU and Louisville. We have the tiebreaker on Minnesota. We play TCU and Pittsburgh, who are a combined 5 and 15 on the season. Minnesota plays Pittsburgh and Baylor, a combined 6 and 14. If we win our final 2 games, we get promotion to Tier 2 in our first attempt in the American Conference. Earthquake down to number 3 after a 4-interception game. No surprise there. TCU. This should be a win, but the San Diego State game should have been a win too. A 77 rated offense. The Blood Frog. That's insane. It looks like a Mountain Dew special edition. Tell me I'm wrong. Purple frog skin. Gray frog skin. Okay, that's actually kind of sick. Purple frog skin alt. Frog skin alt. Black frog skin. White frog skin. We'll put him in the white frog skin. That's fine. Actually, in fairness, again, I got to be careful of snow because we're at home. Purple pants. What do we want to do for their unis in this one? It's not showing the blood frog anymore. Have them wear all purple. I don't know if I can. Oh, there we go. Have them wear all purple. Can I wear the Piss Boys? All purple versus the Piss Boys. On Thursday Night Football. Color Rush. If we pulled off that comeback just to blow this promotion opportunity, I'm going to be devastated. Clear skies on a cold night.
Hosting this matchup, the Gem City of the Plains, Laramie, Wyoming.
We're number 4 in the nation. Again. Here we go. I'm almost afraid to look this early on. I'll look in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'm going to go back to not looking. The Wyoming Cowboys are 1 win away from Tier 2 of 11, where we started in the 11th. Also,
no touching, no touching, no touching.
31-6. The defense shuts TCU down. Girthquake over the last 2 games has choked away a Heisman, unfortunately, but maybe in his senior year he can do it. 2 rushing touchdowns for Cheyenne, 1 for the wideout, Friends in Low Places. Receiving-wise, another big game for McApee, but the only receiving touchdown was for Laramie Cheyenne, the running back. Bug Kid and Sundance Kid, each allowing a sack. Pepper as well. Big game for It Was the Cat. Only 1 sack. It was for Reggie Bush. Interception from Mansell Adeganja Jr. Our kicker, 1 of 1. Their kicker, 2 of 3. If Minnesota lost their game, we have already been promoted. This is insane. This is insane. Our final regular season game is against Pittsburgh. We have already recruited 25 new players. We've been done with recruitment for weeks. Our season looked over in terms of national title hopes, but we could be top 3. We were number 1 earlier this season. Our conference title hopes were iffy because of Minnesota. But now here we are. We've hit our win total for the year. Our head coach is now level 23. We have a finalist for the Heisman amongst numerous other awards. And we are still number 4 in the country. Pittsburgh 3-8 on the season. More on them in a second. We don't got to worry about the Saban factor for the rest of the season, so we might as well just do antifreeze for the kicker. And then we can reset that. We do not have the playoff mod to make it extra difficult. Right now, it is Georgia as the unanimous number 1. Ohio State and Navy. Ohio State does not play again until the conference championship. So what needs to happen? We need Navy to lose, and we'll need Ohio State to lose the ACC title game, and we'll have to win out. Any shot at a national title, we have to win out, and we need some luck. In terms of the conference championship, we win our final game, it's ours. We have the head-to-head tiebreaker over Minnesota. They did win their last game against Pittsburgh. They play Baylor this week. They kicked the shit out of Pittsburgh, too. If they lose to Baylor, we're through no matter what. If they beat Baylor, we have to beat Pittsburgh. If we beat Pittsburgh, no matter what, we're through. Just beat Pittsburgh, and we are through. And would get promotion up to the 2nd tier. Yeah, Girthquake over the last 2 weeks has choked away a shot at a Heisman, unfortunately. Very similar to what happened to Kyantai, but maybe he'll win it in his senior year like Kyantai did. Pittsburgh, they're solid. B-rated team, B-plus offense. They're not dreadful on paper. Their offense has really struggled this year, though. We have to beat Pittsburgh on the road to guarantee promotion. Shout out to Enzabella for the 4 months on the primer. Panthers versus Cowboys. We'll put them in the all blue. Here we go. To keep a slight dream at a national title alive, but to get promotion one more time. Can we win this game? Bell, thank you for the 4 months, by the way, and that's the snow game we were waiting for.
NCAA Football 14 pregame
That's the one.
By Nissan. Innovation that excites.
If Fire Cannon had chosen Mid-Tennessee State over Michigan, we would have played versus all 4 other quarterbacks in the Heisman race. Jesus Christ.
Most of these problems have been self-inflicted. As they like
Here we go.
they've got to get themselves
This
on
is
their
it.
own schedule, meaning stop
The
making
final game of the regular season.
see if they can finally get a W. That's going to do it.
Conference title on the line.
NCAA football.
A hope and a prayer at the national title game on the line without the playoff mod. It's the top 2 that make it. We wanted that extra difficulty. We'll enjoy the playoffs once it's actually a part of the game in the new one, you know? Do our preferred deference. I can't even look again, man. It worked out well last time, but I don't want that Miami win to go to waste. Fuck. Okay, at least we scored. 14-7. 14-14. 17-14. 21-17 Wyoming. 24-21 Pittsburgh. A fumble recovered by Made here. I have to take over. If I don't, they fail to score. Pittsburgh scores. It's GG. We have to take over. We do have a lot of time left. It's 1st and goal as well off of the fumble.
Both teams realize that when the ball
Very much 1st and goal. Holy shit. So they got coffin cornered.
touchdown.
And we're going to score the easiest touchdown of our lives.
I think the option down by the goal.
I had no idea we were taking over at the 1-yard line, but I'm not complaining.
To have the decision to run it or pitch it. And this time it worked.
We have a 4-point lead. We're going to play this out. Georgia beats Georgia Tech. No surprise there. Endurance. How are you?
Old-fashioned hate. It felt as if the game rested on every play.
We're going to play through this.
Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff.
Again, I'd rather not have the AI blow up for us. Let's just play through it. Goose.
This one's gonna
Goose
be
or goose?
for a touchback.
Doing goose. Jesus Christ, do they deserve to be winning this game? Jesus Christ, do we deserve to be losing? That is insanity.
This is a real crucial time of
Georgia
the
in the
game.
game.
It's still going
Alex,
your
I'm
way.
sorry. Georgia Tech's been an interesting team throughout this timeline. Reggie, get in there. You go for the check down.
He's knocked out of bounds.
Okay, only a pickup of 4.
4 yards on that play.
I'm a little bit nervous about them going for something over the top.
Any sort of completion can help boost.
I am definitely trying to make sure we cover the middle here.
29-yard line. Second down.
I normally absolutely hate this play, but give it a shot. I'll let the AI do their thing. There we go. They only got 1 out of that because that quarterback had no idea where the hell he was going. If we can force a turnover here, we should have the ability to kill the clock.
Complete.
Big tackle by Dirty Dan.
About a yard with that catch.
He's Dirty Dan. I'm Dirty Dan. We're Dirty Dan. And we get the ball back with 4:19 to go. Now a little bit less. We have a chance to kill the clock here. Oh my God, that was a good block on the right. A lot of protection on the left, though. Not as much as there should have been. Can we kill the time?
I'm just trying to walk through this fucking grass.
Can we? Can we? Shout out to get it. Please let it be Lil Willie. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Girthquake. First down.
So he keeps it and he gets a big first down.
We'll take the yardage. I mean, if we can get a touchdown to seal the deal, so be it.
He saw a break in the defense.
Goal right now is to suffocate them, kill the clock, and win this game. And win yet another, oh my God, conference title and to get promotion to Tier 2.
Good push on that play. That's exactly why they were able to stop him for a loss.
Can we do it? Can we do it?
And he's taken down around the 44-yard line.
Unfortunately, we're really struggling in the blocking department right now. Really struggling. I am still going to run this football. I want to keep that clock ticking. Going for it might work, though.
Now he tries to buy some time. There's a fumble. The defense scoops it. That mistake will cost this offense possession of the ball.
And this young safety.
No, it won't. It still shows us with possession. We got the first down. We got the first down. Oh my God. It was kicked out of bounds. Clear-cut fumble, and the Pittsburgh defender kicked it out of bounds before he could pick it up. Oh my God.
First down.
Laramie Cheyenne picks up 5.
Take their second time out of the half.
It's football, but you're supposed to use your hands.
It's 2nd and 5 here. Ball on the 26.
Pittsburgh down to 1 timeout left.
To go in the fourth quarter.
McApee on the handoff. Fat McApee to the end zone.
Big time touchdown on the ground for what looks to be the
Barring an unbelievable collapse, the Wyoming Cowboys are going to Tier 2. The Wyoming Cowboys are going to the ACC, 1 step away from Superior 6 status. And we might still have a shot at a national title should we win the conference championship game and get a little bit of luck on top of that. Unbelievable. The defense forces a fumble. We take over at the 1 and score. The defense forces a 3 and out. We score again. A fumble that was kicked out of play kept the ball in our possession, and now we're 157 away. An 11-point lead. Can we hold on? Quarterback has to check down. Big tackle there. Pittsburgh only has 1 timeout left. And they elect to spike it. It'll be 3rd and 5.
It's 3rd and 5.
It took the miracle of all fucking miracles to beat Miami and keep our season alive. And here we are, winning a conference, or winning promotion, having a chance at winning a conference title again. I just can't believe this. Oh my God, speaking of can't believe it. That's a turnover on downs. I thought it was 3rd down still. I forgot about the spike. Oh, big glitch. That's going to do it. That's going to do it. They ran an option on 4th and 1. The quarterback manhandles our guy, but can't escape in time. And that does it. I don't understand how we continue to have just absolutely wild seasons like this. And Jack, we will absolutely check Fat McApee's career stats, but his career is not over yet. He's got at least 2 more games before he graduates. a conference championship game and a bowl game.
From the 37-yard line.
They use their final timeout. I'm not going to risk any possession. I'm not going to risk injuries, which is why I don't want to run another play that involves heavy contact. We are going to take the money and run. We're going to beat Pittsburgh on the road. Our only blemish in this conference was San Diego State. We beat Bama, Minnesota, Nebraska. Then we're going to go to the White House. Ah! Like, what the fuck has this season been? 35-24 over Pittsburgh. We have been promoted to the second tier. The last rung of the ladder before the tippity top.
35, Pittsburgh, 24.
I can't believe the last like half an hour of this. This has been insane.
Football 14 for Kirk and everyone here at EA Sports.
What a night.
We're saying goodbye, and we'll see
What a team. 35-24. The final. God, I'm so happy right now. Willie, what's the best way to grow your channel? Stream a lot for many years. Grind YouTube and Twitch for many years. That's the key. Consistency and a lot of luck. There's no secret. And yell at chat for being wrong all the time. I agree. Girthquake, and yes, it's true. I'm also not wearing pants. So that helps too. Girthquake, last 3 games of the season for him, not great. Really kind of pissed away Heisman, unfortunately. He was in first not that long ago. Now he might not even finish in the final 5. But the important thing is that the team gets the win. 26-yard jet sweep touchdown for Fat McAfee, who had 2 touchdown receptions in that game as well. Unbelievable. I cannot believe that we actually got promoted in season 1. I thought, again, it's like 3rd, 4th year in a row that we've hit the ceiling, and there's just no shot that we're going to keep getting promoted. But we've done it. We have absolutely done it. The big question will be heading into conference championship week, where will we stand amongst the top 4 to 5? Because we might get demoted even though we frickin' won. A lot of and nows, Filio. A lot. We can get promoted to the ACC. We've already been promoted to the ACC. Now it's just a matter of seeding in terms of the conference championship game. School record for 16 touchdown receptions in a season. Guess who set that? We are still number 4. Let's go to conference championship week. We know that we will be one of the 2 teams vying for that American crown. That's NHL related in what we rate goaltenders and AHL players. There we go. Got my conference list. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Who has been promoted alongside us to Tier 2? Oklahoma again! 2nd year in a row, we play the Sooners, who finished 7-5. Wow. So the Sooners have been promoted again. As we take a look at the top 25, the only shot that we have at a national title game is if Ohio State loses and they promote us over Navy, which they might, higher conference bias. So we need to be the biggest Mizzou fans on earth while also beating Oklahoma. That is our only shot at playing the Georgia Bulldogs for the national title. But it's 2 years in a row that we've had a great chance at making it. There is a chance. Navy isn't even getting promoted. Apparently not. They were 8-1 in conference, but they must have missed out on tiebreaker, which is insane. Let's take a look at first and foremost. Whoops, what the hell just happened? Conference standings. I didn't want to look at that first, but I wanted to look at the Heisman.
I'm just trying to.
No, Girthquake's back up to second. Shout out to Jay, came to win. Jay, thank you for the follow. I mean, if we win this conference title game, you can't put it past Girthquake if he has a good enough game at winning the Heisman. He might. Outside shot at a national title appearance, outside shot at a Heisman for the second year in a row at the quarterback position with two different players. We'll get to us in a second. Let's cover Tier 11, the very bottom in the Sun Belt, Indiana. The Hoosiers have been promoted while App State finished at the very bottom again. They have been so bad for so long. On the other side, Utah State have also secured promotion. In the SEC, Temple, second straight year with a promotion, while Georgia Southern have been relegated. On the other side, Mid-Tennessee State have been promoted, with Charlotte getting relegated 1-8 and 0-5. It comes down to point differential then, in which, I mean, the 422 minus the 310, it's a 112 difference. Could have done the math on that, but I didn't want to. And obviously we know that Charlotte will be the higher seed between the two. And ULM did survive again. Very true. Very true. ULM survives and missed out on promotion via tiebreaker at 6-3. Fair enough to Monroe. For the Pac-12, Colorado State have been promoted from Tier 9 to Tier 8, while Northwestern, the longest-serving team in the Pac-12, if I'm not mistaken, have been relegated. 1-8 in conference, 2-12 overall. On the other side, Toledo, another long-time Pac-12 team, have been promoted, while Ball State, who are new to the conference this year, have been relegated. We go up to Tier 8, the Mountain West, Fresno State. First year in the conference, they have been promoted, while Florida Atlantic continue to kind of toil around this level. They get relegated one more time. On the other side, Houston. Oh my God, in a three-way tie at 5-4, Houston, after 2 seasons in this conference, have been promoted, while Ohio have been relegated. Wow. 3-team tie at 5-4. We go up to Tier 7, the MAC. SMU have been promoted, while Boise State have been relegated. They were both new to the conference this year, and both undergo change yet again. On the other side, Wake Forest have been promoted, while Washington State have been relegated. So 3 of the 4 teams new to the MAC will not be in the MAC next year for one reason or another. Conference USA, Tier 6, NC State have been promoted, while Iowa State, one of the senior members of that conference, have been relegated. Houston had a negative point differential, did they? Oops, I gotta go even further down. Jesus, yeah, they did. Way to go, Houston, then, huh? Freaking miracle workers. On the other side, Hawaii have also been promoted from Conference USA, while Mississippi State have been relegated. We go to Tier 5, the Big Ten. Kansas State have been promoted, while the California Golden Bears have been relegated down to Tier 6. Yikes. On the other side, the Maryland Terps have been promoted, while Cincinnati, longest tenured team in Tier 5, have been relegated. 2-7 and 0-5, and they will be the primary relegation. We go to Tier 4, the Big 12, West Virginia have been promoted, while Wisconsin have been relegated. Surprisingly poor season for Wisconsin. And on the other side, Air Force get promoted, while the South Carolina Gamecocks have also been relegated. 2-7, 1-4. Wisconsin will technically be the worst of them. In Tier 3, Oklahoma have been promoted. Our one loss in conference came to the team that got relegated. San Diego State, son of a bitch. They have been relegated. I can't believe that we freaking lost to them. But on the other side, yet again, the Wyoming Cowboys have been promoted, while TCU have also been relegated. What a season for us. Unbelievable. Michigan, Louisiana Tech, Virginia Tech to start the year. Tough loss to USC when we claimed the 1 seed and immediately lost it. We beat UCF and Bama, blow it to San Diego State, but then win 5 in a row. Minnesota, Nebraska, the ungodly comeback against Miami, and then convincing wins over TCU and Pitt to seal the deal. Unreal. In the ACC, Mizzou will be back in the Superior Six. Missouri have been promoted, while the Tennessee Vols have gone from the Superior Six to Tier 3. 2 consecutive relegations for Tennessee. Ohio State, after 1 season out of the Superior Six, their first ever season out of the 6, they have been promoted back, while Clemson went 2-10 overall, 2-7 in conference to also get relegated. For the Superior Six, the highest status you can get, it'll be Texas A&M and Michigan that will get relegated. So Michigan falls out, as do A&M. A&M have been there for a little bit now, but no longer. Again, Georgia, very much the favorites for the national title as things stand. 1 game to go for the American Conference crown against the Sooners, the same team we played last year for the Big 12 crown. We won that game. Can we do it again? That is the question. If we do, there is a chance of a national title game appearance. Let's get to it right now. Gigantic game. We're in the exact same spot last year, too. We beat Oklahoma, but still didn't get the national title game. It might happen again. But to know that we fought 6 years in the bottom tier, Tier 11, and now here we are heading to Tier 2 next year. It's insane. The best kind of insanity, I say. One more time, gentlemen. One more time. This will be your last game for some of you on this turf. Make it count. Make it count. Win the coin toss. We'll get the ball first. Here we go. Conference championship game. Oklahoma and Wyoming. So similar to the battles we've seen against Air Force and BYU. They've turned into a pretty close rival as we've gone through the conferences. We're up 14-7, 14 all. Very defensive game. 21-14 for the Sooners. 21 all early in the 4th. Oklahoma scores. We'll have to take over. 4:43 to go and down by a touchdown.
This is a pretty crucial series right here with things being so tight. Players have to
We want a national title appearance. We have to win here and now. Laramie Cheyenne just shy of the first down. The good thing is we don't immediately have to bomb the ball downfield, although that is still our best weapon.
34.
Not liking the looks of this. Let's actually run it. Big Twitty, get over there. Here we go. First down for Laramie Cheyenne.
2-yard line.
Very well designed.
Very good, very good.
Give them a first down. The linemen executed their blocks nicely. And
Take our time. Such a big game, though. O-line, a little bit congested, but we got 5 out of it.
5 yards on the draw play. That brings him second and 5.
Oh, taps. That might be the time to break out a jet sweep here.
Coming up here. Ball on their own 40.
Ooh, boy. I opt out of this to a pass? Yes, I can.
Scrambling around. Looking for the corner.
I know we had receivers open, but I also knew they'd take the pressure away. Are we insane enough to go for 2? That depends. It'll depend on the circumstances at the time. If we have timeouts available.
He's into the open field. He's got the corner. Decides
That is very situational. If I have timeouts, I will take a look.
first down.
See if I think we could score. We also know that the Monster's been pretty good to us as we just continue to run the ball down their throats.
Just under 3 to go in regulation. It's the tailback. And he's
Someone else, please, with a big run, gain of 12.
and this is the 8.
Now is the time that we might have to start looking at throwing the football. And now's the time to go for it. A nickelback on a hitch there. Go to him, he's open. 50-cent nickelback, that was easy enough. They just dropped him back in coverage. We'll easily take those yards.
Second and 1. Ball on the 3.
Obviously now you want to consider maybe killing time. Get Turf Mon's attention, see if we can hit right bumper.
Gets it out to his receiver, and he can't hang on.
I don't really know how that wasn't a touchdown and how we didn't hold on to that. That's kind of nuts.
10th play of the drive.
Fuck. Okay, that complicates things a little bit. Quarterback is in.
No need to pitch it as the quarterback's able to run it in.
I'll tell you what, when you're a quarterback and the goal line is right there, it's pretty hard to pitch the ball when you think you can get in.
I'm going to take a look.
For the score.
I'm going to take a look. In the monster set,
I don't know if this
on our
is
typical screen,
but it makes for exciting football. The offense is on the
they have 2 and 2 on both sides. It's risky. That's really risky. I'm going to let the time go. I'm not going to waste the timeout. We'll just take the slightly longer point after. They had a defense there that might have helped them out a decent amount.
You got to be careful to avoid these.
We'll save the timeout. Now we'll take the point after.
Here comes the kicker to try to tie this game up. And he tacks it
That way we still have the 3 timeouts. But yeah, the 2 linebackers they had in between the corners made that play really risky.
They remain red hot.
Defense. Let's see what you fellas can do.
sends it sailing down.
We have tied the game at 28. Both teams still have all of their timeouts.
Brad, this is my kind of game. I love seeing this kind of production.
Not going to make any adjustments defensively. We're just going to kind of hope for the best.
Both of these
They might look to run the ball a lot too.
Get a little prickly. You need
I don't know if their quarterback still likes to take off.
over 2 minutes in the game. They'll bring him down right around.
Good first play. We're not going to burn a timeout here though. They want to kill the clock and take it to overtime. That's fine by me. Apparently Eric Adams just set a new record. Good for him. Of course, Ohio State plays after us. They don't play at all. They're in the... Oh, that's right, they do. Yeah, you're right. Never mind. I was thinking that they were still in the Superior Six. I was thinking of Georgia.
He makes the catch.
All the time in the world to throw. Somebody lost their coverage. Not ideal.
Out of bounds, the 47-yard line.
Did you see
Okay.
how he looked that ball into his hands? That's how
Okay.
So it's second down now, and they need about 4 yards to pick up the first. Wants to throw outside.
Intercepted! You got mossed!
He's taken down at the 45-yard line.
Yes! And he did get mossed on that pick.
boy, did the defense come through.
Living up to his namesake. You got mossed with a gigantic interception. And we are in Sooner territory here.
It's first and 10.
Ball at the 45-yard line. A lot of linebackers out there. We got to look for something here.
Play fake.
Nothing's open. Let's get rid of it. They had that covered perfectly. They didn't send any of those linebackers. I didn't mean to pick this play, but it's a good play for us.
In the fourth quarter. Fires to his tight end. Nothing doing.
So the tight end was wide open. I was aiming the throw. That sucks. So right here, I was aiming the throw. So it technically counted him as a throw on the run. I was just trying to hit the tight end quickly over the middle. This is a bit of a rough situation all of a sudden.
He scrambled. Here they come. The defense is great plays here.
Big situation here.
Now is which offense can rise to the occasion.
It's even recommending that we go for it.
It's fourth.
Big situation here. First down for the Girthquake. We have been playing with fire. Our kicker still might not make it from here, with him being accuracy first.
He's scrambling.
I know B is there, but if I don't have to throw the ball, I'm not going to. And that receiver just got our quarterback killed for not picking up the block. I didn't want to risk the ball. If we can run it with the quarterback, run it with the quarterback. Every time.
Short yardage situation.
Second and 1.
Down and 1.
And you know we got to go for the Liberty. Statue of Liberty
He makes it
for the first down. One play, a toss out wide to center the ball. And we should be in field goal range.
And this play is number 8 on the drive.
Just center the football. And this game should be over. Oh my God. Oh my God. Is this game over?
He's knocked out of bounds.
That should stop the clock. I had to try for the touchdown. We'll do the same thing to the other side. The clock isn't ticking because we got out of bounds. Now again, we'll try to center it. Stay in the middle.
And they got to him before
Good job.
he got back to the line.
2 seconds is when we call the timeout. I'm hitting the button. No, don't glitch. Don't glitch. I can't call a timeout. What? Coach's challenge. Whatever. What do you mean it's not available? Dude, it fucking glitched out. I can't call the timeout.
And that's the end of the fourth quarter, and we're going to take this deadlock into overtime.
So here's the thing. Here's the thing. I'm going to win this game anyway, right? Because if I don't, I'm giving us the win. Because there is no fucking way on God's green earth I was missing that field goal. From like 12 feet. So I'm going to play this overtime with no pressure whatsoever. Because we know that we already won this game. It would not let me call a timeout from the play menu. It wouldn't let me call a timeout from the pause menu. It wouldn't let me call a timeout via coaching challenge. Taylor Swift rigged the Sooner Bowl, exactly.
And down he goes at about the 21.
We're gonna win anyway. It's fine. But son of a bitch. I can't believe that just happened. We've seen a little bit of everything tonight, haven't we? Let's go, boys. We just wanted to give them hope before we took it away again. I cannot believe it glitched out of letting me call a timeout to kick the winning field goal as a chip shot. That has never happened. No, it happened once before when like the ball was rolling in the end zone, if you remember.
Let's get an update now. Here's Reese Davis. Reese.
Tennessee State beats Temple. That's fine. Let's win this football game. Touchdown does it.
And for Middle Tennessee State,
The game tried to fuck on me, and I ain't allowing that shit. We are winning this game. I'm gonna win it legit again. I won it the first time, and now I'm gonna win it again.
Down, and they're going to need about 3 yards to pick up the first down.
Title-winning monster, right? We're going for the jet sweep here. Ooh, Fat McApee! Oh, he almost got the cut to the inside. Oh, it was so close. Earthquake inside the 5. I said we were winning this game anyway. And I fucking meant it.
That brings up a second and goal.
I fucking meant that shit. Some kind of monster! Wyoming wins the American Conference Championship. Fat McApee setting the school record for most touchdowns in a season that stood since 1993. I wasn't even alive, but damn it, do I feel alive now. We could not be denied, glitch or not, the Wyoming Cowboys get the dub.
They had a slight advantage coming into this game on paper, but it took a
Let's go.
longer than usual to put things away.
Let's fucking go. We love that monster goal line play. It is the biggest cheese play. Jesus Christ. At least against the AI. Like, they have a chance if it's 2-on-2 with the blockers. But man, it's still not a great chance.
An excellent season. And for the Sooners, they go to 7-6 on what has been an average season.
You've yeed your last haw. With another trophy to add to the cabinet. We have won more hardware in this Wyoming run than any other team that we've ever taken on. Any other challenge that we've ever taken on. 34-31 in overtime for the hell of it. As I don't know if that will quite be a good enough game for Girthquake to secure the Heisman, but maybe. Maybe. 2 touchdowns on the ground for Girthquake. Maybe it is enough. Maybe it is. Touchdowns for Nickelback, Fat McApee, and Are You Able to Use Numbers? Only 2 sacks allowed, Bug Kid and Cheyenne Pepper. Defensively, no sacks, but an interception from You Got Mossed that should have sealed the win. Game didn't allow our kicker to be the hero. Shenanigans, I say. Shenanigans. It's ridiculous. But hey, we got the win. That's what matters. We got the win. Now. The question is, are we going to the national title game or not? It hinges on Ohio State versus Mizzou. Our win over Oklahoma might just propel us. Who knows? Maybe Fresno State beating Houston gets them above us. I'm not sure. Let's find out. What's it going to be? Is 2028 the year that the Wyoming Cowboys finally make it to a national title game? Or are we going to fall so short, but be so close at the same time? So close yet so far, as they say. For the second season in a row, your Heisman Trophy winner is a quarterback from Wyoming. Replacing a 99 overall is a near impossible task, but Girthquake has done it. The junior with 47 total touchdowns keeps the Heisman in Wyoming. Unbelievable. But again, we suffer the disappointment of not making the national title game. We draw Fresno in the Sugar Bowl. Ohio State lost, and it still didn't matter. Girthquake wins the Heisman, as well as the Maxwell and the Walter Camp. It wasn't me, it was the Cat wins the Bednarik on the defensive side. Girthquake wins the Davey O'Brien. Fat McApee wins the Bolitnikoff for receiver of the year. His Mayonnaise and Instrument wins the Outland as a lineman. Also wins the Remington. Reggie Bush II wins the Lombardi. Blazing Saddles wins the Jet for top return man. As we draw Fresno State, it will be Georgia and Navy for the national title. Hit the wrong one again. Don't look at my formulas. Navy is a Tier 5 program that didn't even gain promotion. With one fewer win, they will still play in the national title game against Georgia instead of us. Our losses this year were to USC and San Diego State. They lost to Maryland and Notre Dame, in fairness. That loss to San Diego State, man, it did end up costing us. Ohio State fell all the way to number 12. We were so close, man. We were so close. Iowa and Louisville in the Pop-Tarts Bowl. Orange Bowls, West Virginia, Penn State. You get Maryland Air Force in the Cotton Bowl. Missouri, Oklahoma State in the Fiesta Bowl. Notre Dame, Mid-Tennessee State in the Gator Bowl. And the Rose Bowl this year is Minnesota and USC. USC gets a home Rose Bowl. Just a little bit dejected right now. Just A little bit. We do still have to calculate, of course, the conference winners, which that information is right there in regards to who won. We'll have to go through that, but that is 2 years in a row. Imagine if the fact that it was in overtime is the reason you didn't jump Navy. We'll never know. We'll never know. I'm choosing to look at the San Diego State loss as the biggest reason. That's a game we never should have lost, and it came back to haunt us right at the very end. But that's 2 years in a row that we were so goddamn close. But there is a chance that that glitch, maybe it was. Maybe it was.